What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. Warframe. I realize this is going to be a nice long video, and some people have been asking for that, and I really needed to just get in there and just play. So we're going to chit-chat a little bit while this is going on. This Tower 3 Sabotage. I'm on 2 Forma for the Quanta Vandal. I think that's all I actually need. I should have enough points to play around with the build just a little bit to get it finalized, but I'm really happy with it. It is a top tier weapon in my opinion, especially with the super high 97% status chance that you can get out of it. So there's a lot you can do with this bad boy, if you will. I'm on the Obex as well. Okay, I hit the Forma button on the Obex and haven't really hit the Forma button too many times on melee weapons, but I'm going to start on the Obex here. Of course, we got that new Collision Force impact mod, and of course we know that it's an impact heavy weapon. Okay, and I've also got heavy trauma on. The plans will be eventually to get my primed heavy trauma ranked up all the way, and then put that in the replacement of the heavy trauma, and then that'll just be phenomenal impact damage. And of course we know that they're super beautiful critical chance on those Obex as well with the Berserker mod. It's just a beast, a demon and yeah, it's just waiting to be taken out for some fun. So we'll play with it a little bit in here as well, along with the Quanta, and of course my Nova Prime. I think I've got the build set up the way I really like it now, just for my taste anyway, so I'll get a video out on that as well once I finish this one up. We'll get it out in the next day or so. I'm not going to say it's a perfect build. I'm not going to say any of this stuff is a perfect build. I'm just going to say that it's my way to play, as always. Of course, this is going to be a long one because we're on a Sabotage, so we're on a Tower 3 Sabo. It could take a while to find the caches and then get to the twins and then take them out. It should be fairly easy to take out the twins, to be honest, with Nova Prime and her Molecular Prime. Antimatter drop. I usually don't really use the antimatter drop too much, honestly, except for like in defense missions or, you know, interceptions where I'm on a point. Otherwise, for the most part, yeah, I've got the null stars on. I know not everybody likes the null stars, but I do. Even if all they do is stun an enemy or stop an enemy for a few seconds, it's enough to catch my attention, so I know that they're there, especially if they're coming up from behind. Wormhole, well, yeah, I've got a nice setup on my wormhole, as you will see here in just a second. Let's just go ahead and go right up to that room right there. Right into that room right there. Yeah, I can go across the map with this thing. I can go room to room with this thing. Yeah, if there's no doorway in the way, I can yeah, have a little bit of fun with it. And of course, I've got that escape velocity that we talked about on there. I'm really loving it with escape velocity, just as an FYI. Ooh, I hear one. I hear one. So, I've been experimenting builds and setups with, you know, the Syndicate augments that I really like. And, you know, there's not a whole heck of a lot of them out there that are perfect for, like, everyday running all the time. And it's nice to have a couple of setups that do have them, like the Loki Prime. I have them on there. On Zephyr, I have her Jetstream. Obviously, here I'm running with Escape Velocity, as I said, which gives you, when you come out of the wormhole, it gives you that 7 seconds of increased speed. So that's nice for you and your teammates, just as an FYI. And I got the AKMagnus done. It's pretty much just a hell beast right now of pure damage. So like I said, this is my second Orma on Quanta Vandal. Definitely well worth it. It is so much different than the regular Quanta, which we know the regular Quanta is great, but this one, the additional capacity and the ammo, the status chance if you like to play with status builds, there's much versatility. And I also feel like the ammo in here is so much better on consumption that it feels like it almost never consumes ammo. And that makes things really nice to not have to worry about putting like delay mods on like I did on the other one to save my ammo. Just FYI. So we'll have that. I haven't done any build setups, you know, like videos obviously for a few days. It just haven't, like, every time I try to record stuff and put audio together and stuff, it just doesn't come out the way I want it to be. It's like Helios there. Helios is the bomb diggity for me, you guys know that. So I just haven't put anything out. And setups are alright, but they're not like the top thing on my channel. But I will get them a couple of mounts. I think we have, like I said earlier over the weekend, we'll have the Quanta Vandal. I'm going to do this Nova Prime one. Probably update the AKMagnus, which really, we made a couple slight changes to it to add the new impact mod on it. But it's just pure damage. That's all it is. Pure raw damage. And it's nice to be able to watch the enemies get procced so wonderfully with that AKMagnus because of its status chance. Now, some other stuff that I haven't really talked about, if you guys are still hanging around here. I noticed now that after this update, and this may have been prior, I hadn't noticed it, but after this update that recently came out, like the 16.4 update, that when you go up against the death squads, the Syndicate death squads, they are dropping blueprints now. So when you go up against like the Corpus Lancer, the Eximus Lancer squad, I've gotten the blueprint drop from that. I've gotten the blueprint drop from the Rollers. I've gotten a blueprint drop from the Ancients going against them. So it doesn't happen all the time, but it does seem to happen a lot. And I don't know what the actual presets are, if it's a matter of the person that gets all the, the final kill, or if it's the whole team that gets them. I haven't really asked anybody that I was with when I was getting them, but I think that's pretty cool to see that, those blueprints are coming in, the 5-pack. So they come in a 5-pack of them, 5-pack of Eximus Lancers, 5-pack of Rollers and such. That's cool, because then I don't have to spend Syndicate points to get them, obviously. If I want them. And realistically, I don't get the Lancer one, because they're actually on my side, if I remember correctly. But so it's an opportunity to get that. So that's cool that they added that in there. Little RNG thing. I don't know exactly how it works, of course, like I said. All right, we got 2 of these, so we got to find the 3rd one. Just lots going on, Speed things up here for a second. The TIII core, I know I talked about this the other day too in another video. I'm just not feeling it still. And I've run a couple of missions, some of those operation missions now with some people that have been running it. And to me, the only thing that I have noticed is that it's a troll weapon. You tie it with Vauban and you've got the ultimate troll. Super jump and rocket jump everywhere. But I'm just not feeling it. So, I've only gotten it to rank 16 at this point, or 17. I'll probably get through it. I don't know what I'll ever do with it. For me, at this point, it'll probably sit on the side. And I'm not saying that it's a bad weapon. It's just not my style. When I want to go, you know, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, that type of thing, I'm going to go with my multi-format Ogress. Or even my Penta. Though, the king of the Penta has got to be Zetas within the clan, so that much we know. But yeah, I got like my multi-format Ogress if I really want to, but I just don't play them often enough, those weapons. But this Quanta's nice. It's a nice change. I mean, you know, you can build in, when you're talking about it, you can build in 2 elements on the main fire because it's a pure elemental. And you know that on the alternate fire, it's always going to be blast. So you've always got the blast damage covered. So you're pretty open in terms of the main. You can do like radiation viral. You can do corrosive and blast if you want to add more blast. You can do magnetic and gas, and then of course your alternate fire is blast. So that's not a bad thing either. So it's real versatile in how it works. I didn't want to go through the elevator door. Damn it. Damn it, Bubba. Oh, that's screwed up there, huh? Where the hell is this last one? I'm gonna run around here. We'll find it. And the longest part of the sabotage missions are finding the damn Grenier caches. I have total confidence that I will beat down the twins with Molecular Prime and the Quanta Vandal. It's not even funny. And that's even at the stage it's at where I haven't even finished it off. Alright, let's go down this way. One of these ways is going to lead me to the exit that I don't need to go to right now, but what? Grenier Bombard? What? I don't think so. Doesn't really even bother me. This may actually be a good weapon for the raids, to be honest. Speaking of raids, how does that have to do with raid? And I gotta tell you, you guys, I honestly, I don't know how long has it been that the raids have been out. I have yet to actually do one, like a full raid. The first day that they came out, we jumped in there not knowing what we were doing, me and the guys and I, the clan. And we spent like 45 minutes in the first zone. Of course, we had no idea because we hadn't done it before or any of that stuff. And then we were just like, we were so done with it. Because we didn't, you know, we were too busy worrying about killing the enemies instead of crowd control and didn't know what we were getting into and all that stuff. And I just haven't even gone back to it. I don't, You know, but that's what makes the, and I guess I will do them at some point. We'll see if I get into one. I know I've been invited in a couple and I just haven't been able to get into them. Because I'm doing other things. But what's interesting when you look at it and you really think about it, is that Warframe itself is shaping up to be such a diverse game that there's something for everyone, right? So if you're a guy that wants to run the raids every day, then you can go run the raids every day, and when they add more, there'll be more for you to do. If you're a guy or gal that wants to run Arcwing all the time, there's Arcwing there. Hopefully they'll add some new Arcwing soon. If you're someone that wants to run PvP Conclave, there's your PvP. It's there now. And it's being enhanced every single day. If you're somebody that just wants to do the general, you know, PvE experience, run voids, run derelicts, just run around, have fun, there is definitely that. Of course, we know that. So it's interesting to see where the game has developed so much over the couple of years, and that they've got teams working on every little bit of it. And it just keeps going and going. And it's awesome because there's not really too many games out there that you could say that has such a big variety, diversity in what you can and can't do, or really you can't not do anything. I mean, what you can do, which is really cool. Because at any moment, if I want to go run PvP, I can. If I want to go run the raids, I can go run the raids. You know, if I want to go play Arcwing, I can go play Arcwing. I mean, where is it? I hear it. There it is. That's what makes it awesome. Another reason why I kind of hang out and I'm here all the time. You know, other than we got a big active clan in here. Even after 2 years, it's still very active. And yeah, we've got, you know, Firefall that we play, and we've got I don't know, a million other games that we play that sometimes I record and the stuff never makes it to the channel, and I know I should just get it on the channel, but it doesn't always make it to the channel. Maybe the recording didn't come out right, or just didn't feel like it was the right time to post it, or whatever. Whatever. We got tons of stuff. We're a gaming community. Have been for 5 years. It's not just one game, but we are definitely a gaming community. And there are definitely games that we play the most of. You know, and you can't play the same thing day in and day out all the time, where eventually you're going to burn yourself out, or there's not going to be something in the game for you to do. And I mean, I play this game pretty much every day. I don't think I've never not played it every day, but there are days that I only play it for a few minutes, or I'm only in for a few minutes just to get my stuff, to talk with the clan, make sure everything's going well, hang out 5-10 minutes, and then go and do other stuff. I mean, that way I don't drive myself insane, you know. I don't drive myself insane just making like setup and build videos, because to me that there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, but it gets boring to me to go in every day. Okay, I gotta max rank this and make a video on it. I gotta max rank this and make a video on it. To me, that's just, it gets boring. I will max rank something, sure, and I'll make a video on it, sure, when I'm ready. When there's enough demand, even if I've got guys in the clan, of course, that are asking me for certain things, you know, certain setups, or I've got enough of a demand even in the comments about a certain weapon or something, then I probably look into that and set it up faster and bring it out, because that's what you people are really asking for. That's what everybody really wants at the time. But you know me by now, if you haven't been watching me for a couple years. I mean, people ask me all the time, how do I keep it fun? Well, I just keep it simple, stupid. It's a game. It's supposed to just be fun. If you're not having fun, then why are you playing the game? And on those days that I don't feel like I'm having fun or I can't get myself into the game, you know, there's days I just can't get myself into it. Then I'm gonna go do something else. You know, and of course, like I said, you got a ton of stuff, so much stuff that we do that it's crazy. You know, I've got Dirt Rally. You guys probably seen some of that video footage. I know it's early access. And there's still a lot more to go, and I will definitely be covering it because I really am already enjoying it a lot. I can't say that I'm great at it, and I'll never say that I am great at it, you know, and the same with Assetto Corsa. I'm not going to say that I am great at it, but I love the game, and so I will play it, and every once in a while I'll do videos on it, and, you know, just things to break up the without saying it in a bad way, monotony of the same exact thing, you know, the same exact game all the time. Like over the weekend, it was, you know, we had the event running in Warframe, so I ran the event. I tried the event on my alternate, and I knew almost immediately that I'm not set up to run the event on my alternate, so I didn't bother. I mean, it's not a big top priority for me. Sure, it would be cool to get a second set of impact mods, and you know, the trade market would be a beautiful thing at that point, but it wasn't top priority. As long as I got it done on my main, and then I was not well one or 2 days, and my son's birthday, and you know, I got busy, and so I came back after a couple days, and I got a couple more guys in the clan finished up with their runs, and then I spent a lot of time in Firefall because they were having an XP weekend. Let me just add a little health back here. And I wanted to get some stuff up because I'm trying to get all that stuff up to the high level content so I can actually start delivering the high level content. Zetas has now got stuff up to 40. Watusi's got stuff up to 40. Dread's got some stuff up to 40. I'm up at 40. Freight Train's working on his stuff to 40 right now. Kaki's been back on. He's trying to slowly level his stuff up, and the game has changed so much in there that it's like, it's fun again. And there's more stuff to come. Just try to keep a variety. My phone just keeps going off all the time. What the hell? Why does my phone keep going off? Yeah, that was rather easy. I told you. Molecular Prime with Quanta Vandal. Yeah, simple and easy. Now, I'm gonna be a little bit off here on my AKMagnus. I don't know what the hell. Why can't I do this? Stop moving so much. Oh, my mouse is turned the wrong way. You can't do nothing in Molecular Prime, you're so slow. Pretty colors. Let's just make sure there's nothing back here. Seems odd that my shields are up higher than they normally are, and I guess maybe it's the key? Well, then the key gives me high shields? I don't know. But I don't normally have higher than a 740 shields. That's weird. It's not over shields. It's not showing it as over shields. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's knock ourselves out of here. Let's go Obex. In a second, maybe. What do you think? Obex? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do it. See if anybody's around. I bet nobody's even still watching this stuff. But it is what it is. Getting close to that 10K. That 10K, there's a big mark on the 10K. That's the goal right now on the channel. The 10K subs. I'm just looking for active subs. It's so hard to keep people active. I mean, you try and you try and you try. You try new things all the time and you want to please everybody, but you can't please everybody. So at some point you just have to remember to just do what you want to do and hope that everybody enjoys it. Obex is so much fun, and I'm not even loaded out properly with the Obex yet. I've only got the impact mods and the critical mods, and of course Berserker, as you can see, because I got that going on in this top. Well, as always, I mean, if you guys have comments or questions or anything, you know, feel free to leave them. I'm happy to answer them, happy to respond when I get a moment. Otherwise, hopefully you definitely enjoyed this run. Much more to come. I will catch you guys in another episode. Thanks for watching as always. See you soon.